entrepreneurs who are going to make a difference in our country, in our communities. And I think the one key thing that I'd like to kind of focus on is, first of all, looking at it in a process. It's a process of taking young people, allowing them to dream, showing them the relevance of education through that dreaming process, and then showing them that opportunity that they can have through networking with adults and community support. When you do all of those things for young people, it ends up in a win-win situation all the way around. The very first thing, and very appropriate obviously for today, is that we teach creativity. From the ages of 10 through 26, youth are offered the opportunity to dream. And with that dream comes the idea of what you'd like to do. What are your interests? What's important to you? And where do you think you'd like to be? And what do you think you would like to do? For many, and Bob alluded to this, for many what it does is it gives them hope. And hope for that future. That 45% is pretty bleak. And so we have to change that. And in order to change it, we have to change that attitude. And the attitude is the change of belief. I could do this. And so through our education process and through the curriculum, we train others who are going to implement the program. And what I was asked to share with you is our celebration. Our celebration is celebrating how these young people have been taught to daydream, to think about their interest, to think about what they would like to do, to link entrepreneurship to a career pathway, because it's part of every pathway, and kind of thinking about what could they do. So it is designed to be very, very much student-driven, very project-driven. The educator becomes a facilitator to allow these students to develop and come up with their own ideas. When you think about that and you take your talent or interest and you're allowed to develop that, what do you do to develop it? Well, you dream. What's missing? What's out there? What isn't out there? One of the biggest reasons for successful businesses today, the most innovative ones, are out of products that you have it in your hand and it's not doing what you want it to do. It doesn't do what you want. And as a result, we look at it and go, what could it do? This is where our math and our scientists, our engineers can all excel if they've been taught that skill set of how to develop those ideas and are unleashed with that. So this is what we do. The young man you happen to see here right now is Eli. And in the program, we try to encourage young people that they should, when they name their businesses, to have something that would denote what it is. But Eli has said, no way. I don't know what my next business is going to be, so I'm calling it Eli's Enterprises. And he's on his third business right now. He and his family, they have to sign for him. He has an LLC, and he has been shipping his stepping stones that you see there across the country through his new web-based business. So what he was allowed to do was he was allowed to dream. Did he see relevance to school? He had to go through the 4 Ps. And the 4 Ps, no matter how you look at it, in looking at businesses, they have to come up with a business plan. They have to do their financials. They have to do communication. And so they look at that, and I've heard young people say, I hate math. Well, what did you just do in your financials? Oh, that was easy. Why was it easy? It was easy because it was relevant to them. So if we can teach them that those things can be relevant and they can be easy if we link it to their dream, then we can have the best of both worlds. They see that value. And they see the value that is needed in making presentations, in communicating, and through their writing. And they see the value of post-secondary education to get to that dream. Involving the community, involving leaders in your community is absolutely essential if you're going to really create that community change. Those young people need to stay. Where do we want them to stay? Maybe in the state of Michigan. And if we do, then they have to be taught that there's opportunity here. So let them learn from business leaders. Let them through talking with them and networking.